Well, the genesis of the story, the beginning of the story was appropriately enough on the streets of Karachi. I remember many years ago driving by Abdullah Shah Ghazi Mazar here in Clifton. I saw this fantastic mural on the side of the road, and there were street children and heroin addicts, and it really caught the eye because usually when you look at the walls of Karachi, it's political graffiti, it's Chalo Chalo Nishtar Park Chalo, it's Sunni Tehreek, MQM, or you know, Fazana Dawakhana Mardana Tandusti ke liye, and so on and so forth, and your Bengali Babas and so on and so forth. But you rarely see, you know, street art or graffiti the way we understand it, you know, in say the Western context. Graffiti, I mean, it's a uniquely urban expression. It's a uniquely urban art form, and it is, you know, obviously colored and shaped by the experiences of that nation where this sort of art takes place. I mean, if you want to look at it historically, take a look at the Berlin Wall. In more recent times, if you look at Israel's separation wall, which has been called the apartheid wall, it's also covered in this kind of graffiti. There are all these guerrilla graffiti artists who go over there and they scroll these subversive messages on these walls, you know, and that's a form of political protest. And in Pakistan, a country that's as highly politicized, as polarized as Pakistan, these street artists, our own street artists, also there's a very real political element to their art. And this is something that I would love to see develop because, you know, doctors, engineers, I mean, yes, these are the brains, you know, of a nation. These are the people who give you the concrete benefits, you know, GDP growth, so on and so forth. But artists are the soul, and without a healthy soul, no nation can prosper. Lately, over the last year or so, started noticing these little stencil drawings. It looked like Marilyn Monroe, only she was wearing a burqa. So then, as it turned out, one day I was just looking at one of these pictures on my computer, and one of my staffers came up and would be like, you know, I actually do know who's doing this. So that was extremely exciting for us all. So then that person went out and contacted the artist in question. We haven't used his real name in the story because of concerns about anonymity and safety and so on and so forth. These are the things that sort of catch your eye on the streets. And what is the message behind them? You know, what are they trying to do? Are we going to see more of this? Because, you know, we have an abundance of artistic talent in Pakistan, but unfortunately, the way the art industry has developed is that art is now largely a saleable commodity. It's confined in galleries. It's sort of hemmed in by a canvas. Now, this is the exact opposite of that, because this is art for art's sake, art for the public domain, you know, and this is the walls are the canvas, and the people of Karachi, of Pakistan, are their audience. It's not for sale. It's just there to largely make you think. So we thought that was a very interesting story to go into, and that's what we've done.